I'm Akash, trying to make astrology simple for you. Today, let's talk about one of my favorite parts of the birth chart, the ninth house. In very simple words, I call the ninth house my good karma balcony. It's the part of the chart that shows how life supports me when I take the stairs of effort. Traditionally, the ninth house is linked to fortune, teacher, and spirituality. Let me break that down in normal, everyday language. 1. Ninth house as fortune. When I look at my ninth house, I'm really asking, how does life open doors for me when I'm doing the right thing? This is not lottery-type luck. It's the kind of fortune where I meet the right person at the right time. I get help just when I'm about to give up. A small decision suddenly turns into a big blessing. If my ninth house is strong, I often feel that, when I follow my values, life quietly supports me from the background.
So for me, ninth house fortune is grace plus effort, not magic without effort.
2. Ninth house as preceptor, guru, teacher. The ninth house also shows the quality of guidance I attract in life. When I think of my own ninth house, I ask, do I meet wise teachers? Do I get mentors who guide me, or do I have to struggle alone? Do I listen when good advice comes, or do I ignore it? Sometimes this teacher is not a person in a classroom. It can be a boss who teaches me discipline, a book that changes my thinking, a random conversation that shifts my direction. A strong, healthy ninth house often means, when I'm ready to grow, the right teacher appears, in some form. 3. Ninth house as spiritual and religious aptitude. This is the part I find most beautiful. The ninth house shows how naturally I feel drawn towards faith, philosophy, meaning, and a sense that there is something higher guiding me. It doesn't force me to follow any one religion. Instead, it shows, do I ask big questions like, why am I here? Do I feel curious about prayer, meditation, or scripture? Do I find comfort in rituals or spiritual practices? If my ninth house is strong, I might enjoy visiting temples, churches, or sacred places, love listening to spiritual talks, or simply have a quiet, deep inner faith that keeps me steady in tough times. If it's challenged, I might doubt everything, feel disconnected from any higher meaning, or search for faith but keep changing paths. Putting it all together. So when I read the ninth house in my own chart, I'm really asking 3 questions. How does life bless me when I walk the right path? Fortune. What kind of teachers and mentors do I attract? Preceptor, guru. How easily do I connect with something higher than myself? Spiritual, religious aptitude. For me, the ninth house is like my inner compass, plus God's gentle hand on my shoulder. It tells me how my beliefs shape my destiny, how my teachers shape my journey, and how my faith shapes my courage. Once I understood my own ninth house, I stopped thinking of luck as random. I started seeing it as a dialogue between my actions, my beliefs, and the blessings I'm ready to receive. If you want to see what your ninth house says about your fortune, your teachers, and your spiritual path, visit astrology.com for instant astrology.